Hey guys, hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Today I've got a new Benchmade Bailout to share with you guys, courtesy of my local knife store, Knives and More, up here in North Alabama. John Hopkins and Tate over there can help you with this knife or other knives like it. This is a brand new bailout that's come out. They've actually got two new bailouts that have come out, and the blade steel is different on the two bailouts. One is M390 in carbon fiber with blue standoffs. The one I picked out, they've got both of them down there, is S90V with copper cerakoted standoffs and carbon fiber handles. Now this is the bailout, people. So this is a beautiful little knife. It is thin, it is lightweight, it is a wicked little Tonto, super sharp, cerakoted S90V blade. You've got these copper cerakoted accents for your pivot, your axis lock, your clip. You've got your pivot is also done in that Cerakote. You've got black hardware and a black lanyard tube. So that's a little lanyard holder there. And then you've got this just wicked little washer driven Bugout that's just now getting broken in. I have not adjusted the pivot. The bailout had gotten plagued early on with some of its issues. I think it came in M4 and it heat treated real low. My understanding is both this S90V or the M390 are both heat treated very well. The grind on this Tanto is gorgeous. It is perfectly symmetrical on each side. So you've got a combination of this very piercing Tanto tip along with this long cutting area for just a good filleting, cutting, get it done kind of blade profile. So I think this is going to serve the best of both in a bailout bag or Bugout bag, no pun intended, because it is kind of like a Benchmade Bugout, which we have right here. It's going to be a little bit bigger than a Bugout, but it's got a little bit more versatile blade, right? So you've got that Tanto versus that drop point. A little bit, not as much longer handle, but that lanyard hole does add on to it. Let's look at a couple of quick size comparisons while we've got these out. So I'm going to go lanyard tail to lanyard tail, even though the body goes to right there. Makes it a lot closer in size. If we push it up, it's about a ½ inch bigger. If we look at it next to a Spyderco PM2, it's going to be just a little bit shorter than the PM2, a little bit longer than the Bugout, a little bit shorter than the PM2. If we were going to look at it next to our Sharpie, we're going to see that it's going to be a good bit bigger than our Sharpie. Sharpie's going to be a little bit larger than the handle with the blade left over, but a very thin package. This Bugout has a scale set put on it, but you'll notice that the thickness is right around the same as a Bugout. I believe that blade stock might even be just a little bit thinner up at that flat, but just a gorgeous package. I've never been interested in a bailout personally before until I saw these two. I really like the colorway of the M390, which has these blue clip, blue hardware, still has the black blade, but it's M390, and I've got so much M390 in my collection that the S90V was just a nice option there, and I really liked it. Knife is gorgeous, very light. I mean, I can't stress how light this knife is. Let's get a couple of quick dimensions on it. From the back of the clip, it's 8 inches to the tip, with right over 3¼ inch blade with 3¼ inch cutting area if you take both of those blades into stock. From the back of this lanyard hole to where I put my finger is 4½ inches. So that's a comfortable 4½ right there. You've got plenty of grip on this knife. Plus you've got the added flexibility of the lanyard. You do have a reversible clip. Since it's an ambidextrous lock, you might as well have a reversible clip. And Benchmade did that for you here. If we were going to take a look at the thickness of this blade, it's all the way down at 0.0920. That's the spine. Behind the edge, 0.0190. The handle is going to be a svelte 0.4105, much less than 1/2 inch. And then if we were going to weigh this guy, I'm guessing it's going to weigh next to nothing. We had a 3¼ inch blade. I'm guessing this weighs under 3 ounces, but we'll see. 2.2. I was right. So it's well under 1 inch per ounce. And when you look into this, you kind of see why. So if I open this knife up, you've got nothing but smooth carbon fiber and that little bit of cerakoted axis lock area that's built into the front. But most everything on that is just smooth carbon fiber that weighs absolutely nothing. And then you see that little cerakoted area up front. You see your bearings. Not your bearings, your washers. The markings on this blade, this is the first ones that came out in this 537 BK-10 is this particular model number. And that's the S90V with the copper cerakote hardware, the black blade. Perfectly centered, perfectly done. A premium bailout with premium materials with very nice blade steel. The first bailout I really want to own, and I've kind of been wrestling in my brain what to trade with for this, because I've got several knives that they might be interested in. But I like the bailout. I like it just like it sits. I would take the copper over the blue to have the S90V over the M390 just because I'm weird like that. That's just a me thing. I think the blue looks exactly like the S90V Bugout. So if you've collected the S90V Bugout in carbon fiber, the S90V Bailout in M390 is going to have the exact same colorway. So there's that. But guys, this is the Benchmade Bailout brought to us by my friends at Knives and More. And it is the 537 BK for black -10. And this is the S90V. Guys, thank you for watching. Channel members, thank you for all your continued support. Guys and gals who come in to watch my content, I really appreciate it. If you're so inclined, please hit that subscribe button down below. Also, that bell notification really helps. And if you'd be kind enough to hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, be awesome. Leave a comment, open the comment button and hit that hype button. That'd be awesome. But most importantly, just continue to look out for the guy or gal to your left. Keep an eye out on the guy or gal to your right. Look out for each other, guys. Go forward with love in your hearts and choose to bait, not hate. I love you all. Peace.